Hello, viewers. It's so nice to meet you again. Many times I wonder when we are doing yoga or meditating, we are supposed to hold a certain hand posture or a body posture. And also, energy is channelized in our body. Let's understand with the help of this circuit. When made a right connection, it glows. So, are mudras and energy channelizations connected? Let's know. Welcome to our channel Amar Ki Or, episode 5 Mudras. Hello, viewers, and welcome to our channel Amar Ki Or, episode 5 Mudras. Welcome, Amar. How
Thank
are
you.
you doing?
Doing well?
It's so nice to meet you again.
Same here.
Amar, there is so much buzz around spirituality nowadays. Meditation is trending. Okay, yoga is trending. And amongst all this, one thing that stands out and what we observe are the mudras.
Right.
So everybody says that mudras are for channelizing energy. But I want to know from you, what are mudras?
I think you have chosen a very interesting topic, and it will obviously it will benefit the audience also because it could be used in day-to-day life. Okay, so I would say mudras were the best kept secrets, of ancient India
Mhm.
because our yogis, ancient yogis, were practicing mudras thousands of years back.
Right.
Okay, to enhance their spiritual growth, okay, and psychic powers. Okay,
Right.
however, now it's well known all over the world. Okay, so mudras are, I would say, a set of hand gestures or yogic postures. Okay, which is used for channelizing energy in a specific direction to achieve specific purpose. Right. As I said, is everything is energy in this universe. Right.
Right.
So it's very scientific. Okay, we have as many as 72,000 nadis or energy channels in our
72,000.
human body. Okay,
Wow.
so mudras are just they through different gestures and they just try to channelize the energy through these energy channels. Okay, in a specific direction to achieve a purpose. Okay, and we by the way we talked about chakras last time, right?
Right. Yeah.
So mudras are related to that also because as we used to know, our life has our life has five elements. We
Right.
talked about that also.
Right.
Okay, and chakras.
Yeah.
So and this is fire, thumb, and then this is air, and we said this is space element, and this is earth, and this is water element. Okay, and each of these elements are related to different chakras. Okay, so by doing mudras or hand gestures, which could be this, we are again connecting circuits. Okay, to which could lead to balancing of these chakras also, which in turn lead to our physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional well-being. Okay, so a lot of benefits, and then these mudras could also be used for controlling our behavior and our energy. Okay,
Right.
yeah, very
So
scientific.
channelizing prana is the most important, right? You mentioned circuits. Now there are many kinds of circuits in the scientific world.
Right.
Right. So, like there are many types of circuits, are there many types of mudras also? Any classification for mudras also available?
Yeah, we have three broad classifications of mudras. Okay, or the biggest one is is Has mudras, which is hand gestures.
Hand gestures.
Okay, and the next one is Kaya mudra. Kaya stands for body.
Right.
So basically, yogic postures or asanas, right? So basically, it's a combination of Has mudras and asanas and pranayams. Okay? Pranayams are the breathing techniques. Yeah, and then we have got Mahamudra. Okay, which stands for great seal or great gesture. Okay, so because mudras are is a Sanskrit word I said, and it stands for seal. Okay, so Maha mudra would mean Maha seal or Maha gesture. Okay, and they are nothing but a combination of your Hast mudras, your yogic postures okay, or asanas,
right,
pranayams, and some energy locks. Okay, so you do certain mudras to lock your energy. Okay, and they're called bandhas also in Hindi. So it's a combination of all these four becomes Mahamudra. So these are the broad three classifications.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
So, Amar, like you said that various there are various mudras. Obviously, if mudras are so varied, so are the benefits.
Yeah.
So, what benefits can our viewers derive by practicing these mudras?
Okay. Yeah, there are many benefits they can get through mudras. One of them we talked about was chakra balancing, right? Balancing all these five elements of life, right? That can be done through mudras. And then, as I said, mudras they channel energy in specific direction to achieve specific purposes, right? And those purposes could be varied. Those purposes could be meditation. Okay, for example, it could be stress and anxiety reduction. It could be some physical, elements also, like you could improve your digestion, metabolism. You could reduce your weight. You could improve your blood circulation also through mudras. Okay, and then you could do a lot of spiritual growth also through mudras. Like balancing of chakras and all this kind of stuff. And so a lot of benefits, I would say. And then yeah, I think um, I I talked about calmness and anxiety and stress reduction also.
Yeah, that's very important because people in the corporate world, they're working, there's so much stress and depression going on, peer pressure, pressure of studies on children, on teenagers.
Yeah.
So I think those benefits are very important
Yeah,
for
you're right.
everybody.
You're right. And I just would like to add to that, people will have to be a bit patient on mudras, okay, because, the timeliness of benefit varies from few weeks to few months, okay. It's not instant benefit, okay.
Right.
It depends upon the situation, or an ailment you have, depends upon the balancing you need, okay. Also depends upon the specific mudra, okay. So it could vary a bit. So, but consistency is important and patience is important. If you are consistent and patient, then it could impact. It could start showing impact, ranging from few days to few weeks to few months. Okay, and yeah.
Yeah, consistency is key everywhere, and practice makes a man perfect.
Yeah, sure.
That's an age-old saying. So, Amar, you have mentioned so many benefits. How do our viewers get those benefits? Because those benefits are hidden in the mudras. So,
Yeah.
for our viewers, can you please show us a few mudras which they can practice and receive those benefits?
Yeah, why not? I was just studying it somewhere that there are as many as 400 Buddhas or more than them.
400.
So obviously we can't cover all of them. In one episode we could have like two or three episodes to cover some of them.
Right.
But what I'll do is I'll cover probably six important of them, which will be very useful for our viewers in a day-to-day life. Okay, so we could do that. Sure. Yeah. So as discussed earlier, I'm gonna cover few important mudras, six mudras today in this episode, and then we could cover few more later. Okay, and these mudras incidentally are very useful and important ones from a day-to-day perspective. Okay, which will give you some good benefits. So let me cover them. So I'll start with chin mudra and gyan mudra. Okay, they are similar mudras, and that's why I'm covering them together. Okay, so while chin mudra is also called gesture of consciousness, gyan mudra is gesture of knowledge. Okay, they're very similar. Okay, we do like this, which is we lock our thumb and index finger like this, and put it on our knees. Okay. While this is chin mudra, where the palms are up. Okay, and you do that during daytime, and in the evening when there is no sun or solar energy coming, you do this. Okay, which is your palm is facing downward. Okay, and that's called gyan mudra. Okay, so chin mudra in the day and gyan mudra at night. Okay, when sun is not there and you don't have to receive solar energy. Okay, so and the benefits are great. Okay, for example, it'll enhance your focus and concentration. So it's good for students also. Okay, because it will enhance the focus and concentration studies, and it will give you calmness. Okay, and peace, mental peace. Okay, it will also reduce stress and anxiety, so good for corporate citizens, okay, like me. Okay, and it will enhance your wisdom and knowledge, and that's why it's also called Gyan Mudra. And then it will also enhance your memory and intellect. Okay, so some good benefits flowing out of it. Okay, so that's the Chain Mudra and Gyan Mudra for you. Okay, so now we'll go for the second mudra, which is called Dhyan Mudra. Okay, now Dhyan Mudra is done during meditation. Okay, good for meditation, and that's why it's called Dhyan, which stands for meditation, right? So you, okay, this is how you do Dhyan Mudra. You put your left hand at the bottom, okay, and right hand over it, okay, and then you lock your thumbs like this, okay, and put it on your navel, okay, and you'll see many Buddha statues and many other statues, maybe Shiva statues also on in this mudra. Okay, and when they do dhyan, so you could place your hand like this on your thighs, and then go for dhyan in this mudra. Okay, and benefits is you can get into very deep meditation. Okay, and that's why it's done. It will give you calmness and peacefulness. You stop overthinking. It will promote relaxation. It's good for anxiety and stress reduction also. And then it will also heal your emotional wounds. Okay, so it's good for that. Now I'm gonna take an interesting mudra. Okay, this is called Hakini mudra. Okay, or gesture of goddess Hakini. Okay, which is who is basically goddess of third eye. Okay, so as the name suggests, this mudra is also used for balancing your third eye chakra. Okay, which is very powerful. Okay, because third eye stands for things like clairvoyance, premonition, very strong intuition, and inner wisdom. We covered it in our chakra episode. Okay, so this we do this. Okay, we bring all our fingers, tip of all our fingers together like this. Okay, and put it here. Okay, and then we close our eyes, and we imagine a indigo chakra here on our forehead, at the third eye location. Okay, which is between the eyebrows. Okay, and we do this mudra for a few minutes while visualizing a indigo chakra on your between your eyebrows. Okay, and this mudra is very good. Apart from balancing your third eye chakra. Okay, it also is very useful for mind control and emotional control. Okay, it improves your brain power. Okay, and creativity. There is a memory improvement too, and yeah, and that's about it. Okay, so we can go to our fourth mudra now, which is again very interesting. And this is called Kuber Mudra, by the way. Okay, so Kuber, as you know, is the god for wealth and prosperity, right? So yeah, so this is Kuber Mudra. This is how it's done. Okay, so you put your thumb, okay, together with your index and middle finger like this. Okay, and the other two fingers, okay, which is your ring finger and little finger, you close them, okay, on your palms like this. Okay, and this is Kuber Mudra. You can keep it, on your thighs, on your knees. Okay, and close your eyes, and go for the Kuber Mudra. And if you want, you can chant the Lakshmi Bij mantra, which is Shreem. Okay, why you do this? So you can chant it in your mind. Okay, so you do this for wealth and prosperity. Okay, and this mudra unlocks the mind power. Okay, and it breaks the mind barriers. Okay, which is stopping your wealth and prosperity to you. Okay, so and it also removes the obstacles to achieve your goals, which could be wealth and prosperity. Okay, so it's very good for that. Okay, so let me go to a next one. Okay, and that's called Surya Mudra. Okay, Surya Mudra, as you know, stands for sun and Agni. Okay, so and we do this like this. Okay, you bring your ring finger, okay, like this. Okay, and to the base of your thumb. Okay, and close your thumb on your ring finger. Okay, right, and as you know, thumb stands for fire element. Okay, so this is a sun mudra, and you can put it on your knees. Okay, and then close your eyes again. Okay, and this mudra, is very good for things like metabolism. It will improve your digestion, improve your metabolism. Okay, it will give you energy levels, and it will reduce your weight also. Okay, so if your metabolism improves, obviously, and digestion improves, obviously, it lead to weight reduction also. So very good, and you can do this, whenever you are sitting anywhere. Okay, and doing anything, if your hands are free, you can just do this. Okay, for probably half an hour or more than that, and it will definitely lead to all these positive changes like metabolism and weight reduction, and digestion and all those stuff. Okay, so and now, last but not least, I'll talk about very interesting and powerful mudra. Okay, it's called Uttara Bodhi Mudra, or Mudra of Enlightenment and Enlightenment. Okay, as the name suggests, this mudra is very powerful, and it also leads to things like spiritual awakening and enlightenment and all. Okay, and then it has other benefits also. We'll talk about it. Let me explain how we do this mudra. And this is very interesting mudra, because this mudra, you'd see, in photographs of, celebrities like Elon Musk. Okay, and President Trump, even Bill Gates. Okay, doing this. Okay, while speaking. Okay, so okay, so this is how we do the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, or Mudra of or gesture of enlightenment. Okay, so you bring your hands like this. Okay, and you clasp all your fingers except your thumb. Okay, and index finger. Okay, and you do this, and then you put it, on your navel, hands on your neck. Okay, and close your eyes. Okay, and do it for some time, probably 5-10 minutes, and this is going to improve your fearlessness and fluency and confidence while you speak. And that's why a lot of speakers, you'll see them, the celebrities and speakers like Trump and Elon Musk and Bill Gates, they'll be talking like this, because it gives them confidence, fearlessness. Okay, um, um, and that's one use. The other is, it will help you in problem solving. Okay, and decision making, which is a key leadership skill. And it will also improve your inner and outer awareness, leading to spiritual awakening. Okay, okay, which is spiritually very important. Okay, so these are key mudras, which I think you can do on a daily basis. Consistency and patience is very much required. Okay, and they're going to give you wonderful benefits, believe me. Okay,
So, viewers, I'm sure you have taken notes, and please save this video so that you can practice the mudras and receive all the benefits. Remember, consistency and patience is key. Your body is temple, and treat it right. We would like to remind you that our channel Amar Adhyatm Cure is absolutely free. Please like, share, and subscribe us. And we value your comments. Please do share your comments so that we can improve. Till we meet again, keep on practicing. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.